What's up, YouTube? You checking out the Frequent Flyer, and I'm out here with the Xinlin X181 Navigator X6, and this is a brushed motor system here. This quadcopter, what's unique about it is that it's this large brushed motor that was said to be in the Xinlin X8, but I don't have one of those, so I don't know. But these motors are not brushless. They look like they're brushless, but they're brushed motors, and this is the first of its type of system that has these direct drive with props, and these props seem to be pretty standard racing props, racing style props anyway. And so we're going to take this thing for a flight and see how it flies. The transmitter is rather unique too. I've seen Flying Ryan review this one, or not this one actually, but one that had a transmitter exactly like this. And what's unique about this transmitter is that the FPV system on here, this is a FPV quad. It actually records the sound, and not only does it record the sound, it actually broadcasts the sound back to you. So first that I've seen that does that. But let's get this thing plugged up. Let's get it up in the air, see how this thing flies. Sounds like it's brushless. We're in beginner rate right now. Let's see, how do you switch the rates? I'm guessing it's up here. Okay, yeah, that's it. So we're in medium rate. Seems to have a lot of power. The transmitter's not bad, but I guess I'm used to flying things with the Devo. Not as much resolution on the sticks as with the Devo, but it flies nice, not bad. The range seems to be okay. Now the yaw rate on this thing isn't all that fast. The yaw rate is on the slow side. But I guess this gets away with it being an outdoor flyer. The pitch isn't so deep either. So that's full pitch forward there. It doesn't pitch forward a lot, so it's hard to really get going the other way. Oh, this does do flips now. Can't remember which button is the flip button, but I know when you switch this in third rate, it does auto flipping, so that's one negative about it. There's a flip there. So you have to be careful. Now, I found that out the hard way. I was testing this thing indoors. I actually just started to hover in my basement, and it got a little squirrely on me, and I tried to correct it, and this thing flipped just like that. When you're going forward, you're going fast forward, and you try to compensate or stop the quad, it flips. So that happened to me indoors. It's like a reflex for me to cut the throttle to 0 when I see something out of control and this thing just hit the floor. Got a little tiny crack in the arm near the motor pod, but for the most part it's okay. Not bad. I just wish it had a little more pitch, or if the third rate didn't have auto flipping, it'd be awesome. So it flies pretty decent. It's pretty fast. Yeah, this thing is pretty fast. Let's try a throttle punch with this. A little bouncy on the landing. Straighten it up. Do a quick throttle punch with it. So not bad. Okay, let's try FPV with it. Now you have to hold this power button on the transmitter here to get the FPV monitor to turn on. I found that out. Now I doubt if you guys are going to be able to see this screen here. I'll try to, maybe I should remove this thing off it. Yep, a little complicated. We're just going to start the record function. There is a 4 GB card that comes in here. So let's see if I can start the recording. Oh, there it is over there. I think I did a picture. Trying to start video recording. Well, I guess I have to figure out how to do that. Doesn't look like it's recording or anything. I don't know what these other buttons do. If you stop pressing on buttons, I don't know what they're doing. Whoa! So the viewing angle is really narrow on it. I'm actually afraid to fly FPV with it because you can't see that good. Kind of hard to see it. See the screen, that is, outdoors too. So oh yeah, the viewing angle of this camera is way too narrow to do some FPV in a tight area like this. So I won't even attempt to do it any longer. I was pressing the record button on here to try to record it, and the lights are flashing, but I can't tell if the lights are flashing for record or what. And hopefully it's recording. Not a bad flyer, just in need of some pitch. That's the best of a funnel we can get right there. Yeah, the yaw is pretty slow on it. The landing gear is pretty bouncy. I doubt if we're going to be able to land. Oh, and it went down. I think that and it went down. The battery just died and it just went down, and it looked like it just came loose. The landing gear just came loose. I didn't have it screwed on there. You can screw that on. So I'm thinking now maybe it wasn't recording. Maybe that was the LVC warning, because the rear LEDs were just flashing green. And so let's hit this button just in case it was recording. Try to stop it. So that's it. The Xinlin X181 Navigator X6 quick flight. Thanks for watching.